Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, and welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the Wave Gang. So as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I've got a little story time for you guys. And I know I've been MIA, but I had my reasons. The skin that goes, skin some go, as you guys can see, so please don't judge. So yeah, a lot was happening, so I needed a break from YouTube and social media. But yeah, I just needed a break from YouTube just to gather myself, if I can say that. But I'm back now, and hopefully I'm here to stay. So, and thank you so much for not unsubscribing. Yeah, and thank you so much for those who reposted my post, who engaged with me whilst I was posting my YouTube things. And yeah, so at least I'm back. So this happened in 2019, last year, around these times. Like when I mean these times, like this month, July, June, May, June, July, somewhere around there. I can't remember which month it was. I think it was, yeah, somewhere there, I don't know. So it was one of my friend's birthday, and so we had planned, was okay, we're gonna go out for the weekend, not for the weekend, but we're gonna go out that weekend, right? So so we decided, okay, on this day we're gonna go out. Okay, cool. So we have a friend who has a car, right? So we always go with him to groove, we always chill together. So on that day, we had made up a time, good see, at 7 o'clock we're gonna go out, ne? So fine. So I go to my friend's house, ne? Just so we can meet up all in one place, So I go to my friend's house and we freshen up there, take pictures. I got there around 3 p.m. So around 5, preparing up and fixing ourselves, And then by 6 we're done and started taking, when you go out, you take pictures, and stuff like that. So the guy, our friend, said he was gonna fetch us at 7, ne? So we obviously made sure we prepare ourselves and finish before 7, right? So we finish, and then boma 7:15 we call him. We're like, okay, we done. Where are you? He's like, I'm on my way, relax, I'm coming. We're like, okay, cool, sharp. We also done, waiting for you outside. And the reason why I'm saying it was around these times is because it was cold. Because I remember we were standing outside at night and it was so cold. So yeah, so we were standing outside waiting for him, and then 7:30 we are shy. He's still not here. We call him, how, dude, where are you? You said you're on your way. And he's like, yeah, I am here. Can't you hear the loud music? So whilst we were standing outside, there was a place where there was loud music. I don't remember where it was, but then we actually thought it was him because he normally likes playing loud music. So like, okay, cool, he's here. Haibo. Guys, 5 minutes goes by, he's still not here. 10 minutes goes by, he's still not here. We like, this guy is playing with us. So we call him, how, dude, where are you? He's like, I'm on my way, don't worry. We wait. We wait. And we wait. Guess what time it is now? 9 o'clock. So sis kwatisa nyana, because like, it was cold and he said he was gonna fetch us at 7. Now it's 9, like, But we were like, okay, cool. So we get into the car, we keep quiet, we don't greet, because he even came with his friends. So he went to fetch his friends first before fetching us, So sis kwatisa nyana, super, and then he greets us and we're just like, hi, Njan, sharp, yabo. And he's like, man, you guys are angry. Like, yeah, Vel, you made us wait, yabo. And he's like, okay, sorry. And then he was like, look under the chair. So we look, Vel, seats. He bought us bottles. So Shugut's on his way from wherever he was coming from. On his way back from wherever he was coming from, he bought us bottles just to, like, as an apology. Do you guys want to know where he came from? Devon. He was on his way back from Devon, and that time he said he's in, should I mention the place? He was in Crystal Park. He said he was in Crystal Park, ne? Okay, sharp, ne? So whilst like Job is phone, he was on his way back from Devon, and he said that time he was in Crystal Park, but fine. So we see the bottles, and he's like, yeah, drink up the bottles. And bear in mind, guys, we don't even know where we're going. We're still deciding where we're gonna go for that night, ne? So now we're busy googling where we're gonna go, Zwapi, and most of the places Ziwa on the Friday, because today's the Saturday, right? So obviously we're in the car, we're drinking. Try gin, bear in mind, and Belgravia, not just any. Oh! So we drink, and then we get a place. When we go there, it's boring. Like it was just so quiet. Bongatsi Aziu on that night, you know. So we're like, we can't be here. We have to go to another place. So we go to another place. When we go to that place, one of my friends are like, no, we can't stay here because my aunt said they're gonna be here. So yeah. We're like, okay, let's leave. So I can't remember where we went, but actually he fetched us at 9. I think we drove around until like boma 12 a.m. or 1, somewhere around there. Still good as pools are in the car. Yes, and then we stopped at. Oh wait. Yeah, so we stopped somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I think my angle has changed, but it's fine. We stopped somewhere, and then nalapho nje guys like bekubhora. So like we're like, you know what? Because we had a place where we could go ne, but we were avoiding going there because of like we've been partying there, and besides that, like akukho dangerous as this the title of the story tells you guys. Good, we nearly got shot, but listen up. So we're like, we don't have a choice. Let's just go back there, but we didn't want to. Ne? Okay, fine. We get there and just like, yeah. And then, like, like, I won't lie, it was so fun. Because when we got there, what's the word? Fill up the table. We filled up the table. You know, guys, basically inside because it was cold outside. So we're sitting inside. And then we partied. All night. Around Bama 2:30ish, 3ish. Yeah, somewhere around there. Two of my friends stand up and go to the toilet, ne? So when they go to the toilet, they meet up with some guy at the toilet, and then that guy shells them or does whatever he does, ne? And then they come to us and they introduce us, this is Usban Bani, he wants to buy us drink. So like, buy us drink, you know, cool, same Nandi. And then he was like, what do you guys drink? Savannah, you know? And then he goes to the bar. So he goes to the bar and we get what we want to get. So now they're putting them in the ice buckets, ne? So we get our booze. So as he's about to pay, he puts in his card, ne? Puts in his card. Guess what? Black card at that time. That's beside so black card, ne? Black card. Guess what happens? Card decline. We're like, maybe it's the network, you know. There's no ways a black card can decline. No ways, you know. Second attempt, decline. Like, I don't even want to comment, but it's fine. So we because I mean, our course serious in life. How can you say you want to buy us booze, basically give us a black card that declines, you know? So see me again, we go back and we drink our booze. So now we're having fun. Semnand. So around Boma. Oh, okay. So my friend and I walk out, ne? So when you walk out of the club? Or when you walk out of the place, ne? So we go to the guy that we came with. So now they were chilling in the car because they didn't want to come in with us. Like, they don't like the place we were at, right? So he's chilling there with his friends. So when we get there, we're like, how aren't you guys going to get out? They're like, no, we're not. We're going to chill here in the car, but I'm coming back. I'm going to drop off Uzban Ban, ne? I don't want to mention names. Actually, we're gonna go drop off Uzban. We'll be back to pick you guys up. We're gonna leave soon. Like, okay, cool, because now we're gonna leave soon. It was like around 3 to 4 now. So we're like, okay, cool, it's okay, go and then come back. So we go back inside and we tell Azuguti, okay, he's gone. He said he's going to drop off his friend. He'll be back soon to pick us up. Then we're going to go back home, right? So now, obviously, at the place that we're at now, it's becoming, people are leaving. So it's becoming empty, right? So around 4:15, somewhere there, we're like, okay, now it's time to go home. We go outside. So 3 of us walk outside, ne? Okay, I'm going to mention names now because I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it's not. So let me just mention names. So Lerato, Lungile, and I walk out. Ne? So we walk out of the club. What is it, a club? We walk out of the club and then, so we were going outside so we can call a guy. So some funny guy is not answering his phone. Haibo. Some funny guy is not answering his phone. So okay la ustochile. Baleke ngamaplani yabo. So like, okay, cool. Simkwatele, another problem. He fetched us late. Now he ditched us. Yeah, we're like, how are we gonna get home? We're like, okay, let's request. Ne? So this street is a very long street and it even curves. Ne? So we go towards the curve part of the streets, like Le Phezulu. So we get there. So now Lerato wants to pee. So like we are gonna go to she wants to go to go back into the club. So like we're like, I just pee behind the car, ne? So before she pees, she called me. She's like, Gabelo, come here. I'm like, what do you want from me, bro? Cause you're peeing. She's like, hi, come see. They broke into this car. You know, in the back of the boot, there was a white Golf, I remember. You know, in the back of the boot, there's that like card box type of thing, cardboard, and like that when you open the boot, it rises with the boots. That thing, yeah. So that thing was on the ground. The rims of the wheels were out. Like the car was stripped. Spare what did they take? Because you could see they threw a brick inside the window, like, and it broke the window. And I'm like, Shuguti, as we are talking, Guti, how they broke into the car, why would they do such? They are listening. They are listening to us. Where? We don't know. So fine, Lerato pees, she gets finished. I go back to Ulungi and we sit on the pavement, because he was trying to request. So while he's requesting, I'm like, I'm really tired, let me nap. So now I look down and I nap like this, So 2 minutes later, I wake up and then I see Lerato's on the phone, with the boyfriend. So she's on the phone, you know when you're on your phone with your baby, like, oh baby, oh, you guys are busy. What is it? Swaying. She was busy swaying around, because obviously, Bayamu. She's gonna kill me for saying this, but it's fine. So, she was on so then I go back and I sleep now. So I see Lungit is still here. He's still on his phone. I think he was chatting or whatever he was doing. So now I'm waiting for the Uber. So CZC 7, no 8, but 3 was staying behind and 5. The other 5 of us were going home together. So fine. So now the other 2 were still inside the club. But then she was okay, these people are gone for long, let's follow them. So they did. So sharp. So Lungin is still on his phone, I nap. So as I nap, as Lerato's on the phone, she turns her back. Marachiga. She sees 2 guys running towards us and Bafama Paraklav. So then she screams out, man, she's like, Gabelo! So I wake up. When I wake up and I look, guys, I how am I gonna say this? You know when you stand up from the ground, you take time to stand stuff like that. But Lungin and I literally sprung up and we ran as fast as we could. Guys, as we were running, and then it's him when I look back, Lerato was throwing her phone in the air so like we can catch it. I was like, I am not running back. I need to save my life, ne? So fine. So she ran. So as we are running, next thing we hear gunshots. Pa 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 pa. Njoba kalma gunshots. Yo, like ndike that like. Like I literally froze and I was like, where is Lerato? Because when I look back, guys, Lerato was gone. Hey, I don't know. If I was supposed to be say happy, what happened? Explain, like, oh, it was gonna be such a huge problem. So now I'm like, guys, Lerato is gone. So whilst we running, Pella don't stop. So whilst we running, Uzama and Wunta are peeing behind the car. So now they're wearing jumpsuits. So by the time I wanted to Gitchim and they heard gunshots. But they literally held in their pee and they picked up their jumpsuits and they ran now. So like whilst they're running, they were busy dressing up. So now when I look back, guys, Lerato was not there like for a good, not even 5 minutes, let's say 2 minutes. And then next thing, Nanguya Vela, she is running. So now when we look back, guys, these guys ran somewhere. We don't know where because they shot, I think like 3 times literally. I didn't even want to see where the bullets went, but they shot 3 times and they ran into some house. Because then Lerato came out of some car running as well. And we're like, where were you? I thought we were so scared when she got hurt, guys. Hey, I fell. Imagine, guys, she even fell. I fell because I even tried going to pick up my phone after I threw it. And these guys went into some house. Hey, so finally, the bouncers from the club that we're at walk out. Oh, guys, Nditi, Basbuza, Emibuza, like, and Nditi was still shocked, but like, when you're laughing, but you're like, guys, like, we literally nearly died. Like, like, that's funny, ne? But at the same time, it wasn't. Like, honestly, it wasn't, because one of us could have died, but luckily nobody did. Like, ew. So the bouncers came out and they started asking Gucci what happened. We say happy. Now you have to explain. Gucci was sitting, and then next thing we saw guys running towards us. Yo, guys, story of my life. I walked out this into, and then we even cancelled the Uber ride. Like literally, the way was so like we wanted to go home immediately. We found some guy in a car and it's just like, you know what, please take us home. If it means we must pay you, we will pay you, because even saw everything that happened, yeah, well. So like even if it means we'll pay you, we will pay you, it's fine. And we actually went home, and yeah, it's something that we laugh about now, but it's actually very serious. But yeah, so unfortunately, we've reached the end of the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, comment. Yeah, let me do this. Comments on where you think the club that we were is. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, comment down below where you guys think we were. It's very not dangerous per se, but like it's not safe, you know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.